Right, this is Dungeons of Tea Party, and we're starting off with the Stonecore. Not the Molten Core, the Stonecore. Right, I'll be reviewing on each dungeon I do. As always, well, this is the first one. Trash, length, aesthetics, and the bosses. And how fun they still are. Let's start off with Trash. Right, Trash at level 90 on heroic mode is never an issue really on these kind of dungeons. I had great fun clearing the areas, but did knock a few bits of damage from not paying attention. Should be no real issue. Bit overcrowded in areas, which I remember was a bit of a problem when I used to do this when Kata came out, but I never played past 4.2 unfortunately. So Trash, it's good. Right, the aesthetics and art box is identical to Deep Home, as you would expect, because it's set in Deep Home and it feels very Titaness, very rugged and mountainy, and very deep cave-like wonder inside the instance. So aesthetically, I find it quite pleasing and not repetitive after running this 3 or 4 times just to try and get the mount. I haven't got it yet. Right, moving on to the bosses. The bosses in order are Corybus, Slabhide, Osrook, and High Priestess Azum. Now, I never finished this back in Cataclysm, so I cannot tell you what the bosses were like at level 85. I'm sure someone in the comments will tell me. But doing this at level 90, the max at the moment, I didn't have too much of an issue, except with Osrook, who managed to knock some of my health off. And on my first attempt at doing Slabhide, I did get squished. My own fault. But the mechanics are pretty simple. All you got to do is out DPS them to avoid the mechanics. I must say, it's just still pretty fun to do. Not as fun as doing some of the old level 60 raids where you just have to annihilate them. Well, I had tremendous fun doing this. So the fun factor is still pretty high, and I'm pretty annoyed of the 12-hour wait I've got to do before playing it again to try and get them out. Comparing this to other instances on the Cataclysm expansion, it's not really one that stands out. It's not like, say, the End Time one, which is amazing. Even though it reuses everything from Dragonblight, from Wrath of the Lich King, it still stands out in my mind as one of my most favourite ones. In the end, the score of it is 6.5 out of 10, mainly due to the lack of lore, and it's not very memorable except for the mount, which is very unfortunate really, because if they spent a little bit more time putting some story in, it would be amazing instance to play over and over again, rather than what I'm doing, just trying to get the mount, which is what most people replay this one for. And back in Kata when I used to play, I used to get paired up some pretty crap groups, so I'm a bit biased with this one, you know. I'm not going to like it simply because the memories for this one weren't particularly great, so 6.5 out of 10. And I do recommend it. Right, that's it for now. Like the Facebook page, subscribe to the video, and hopefully I should be doing more. If this was successful, but I'll be doing more anyway. Bye.
Trying to carry them, but they just keep pushing, just keep